Hi. You ready for a weird kid rant? Weird kid rant. I am extra sensory perceptive today. It's my forecast. Suspect if this video's come on your radio that you are of that variety also. Crows are active today. It's pie day. It's pie day. When I'm done with this, I'm gonna go up to my favorite store, Ross, and get me a pie. I haven't decided between cherry or apple yet. There's so much motion in the air. I've already bawled this morning. Hydrated. Just took on a big old gulp of my yummy pineapple orange guava juice. Stephen Hawking died yesterday. Which was today. Because when I heard it was yesterday, but he's in England, so I knew, what a rascal! Freaking, of course he's gonna freaking transition on Pi Day. He's fucking Stephen Hawking. Of course he is! As soon as I saw that, I looked at the date because I knew Pi Day was close because I love Pi Day. Because I love pie. What a rascal. What a Heoki wise clown. He took Thor with him. I'm sorry for your loss, Wolfie. This is so worth mentioning. This period of time, whoever is volunteering to transition is doing it of the ultimate service because the field is getting stronger. The love field, the light field, because more people are stepping into it, so it's vibing higher. Got a haircut yesterday. I love haircut day. Miss my friend Jill. I love haircut day. And I walked in and Calvin was helping it. Was finishing up with the man, and man was just so happy. I could feel it as soon as I walked in the room. I'm like, oh, like, look, check this guy out. Because I like happy people, because the world ain't a happy place. So when you find them and you're one of them, you recognize them, you namaste their stay, and I get locked in and just watch. Or listen, dial in. I feel. And I hear Calvin say, it's good to meet you. I just wish it was under better circumstances. And I was like, damn it. My heart, I just got, he's getting a funeral haircut. See, haircuts are important because they make you feel good. Because when you look good, you feel your best. And, so I knew he had loss. And when he left, I was like, I understand, they lost somebody. It's like, yeah, it's a terrible, terrible story. It was up in West Lynn. It was a murder-suicide. I won't get into the circumstances. I had heard about it because recently somebody called me what that man was. I can't even say it. Somebody that I thought knew me put me in that category with the man that took this girl's life. I'm making this because I looked up the story this morning. I looked it up. This was yesterday. So I looked up the story. Or I woke up and I look at my word game. And the word game was the middle name of the person that accused was Beth. It was the middle name of the person that accused me of being of that vibration. And I was like, damn it. Well, because it just put that person on my mind. Especially with meeting the man that I met yesterday. I'll finish that story in a second. Anyway, my confirmation to do this video, this is how I navigate through life. I look at the signs and I respond to them. And then so I do research on who the girl is, and her name was Bethany. And I was like, fuck. And I tried to find where the service was because I was going to send flowers. And I can't find it. I can't find an obituary. And then so it's like when I can't find I'm not supposed to do anything. Hell, I'd fucking go there if it was an open public type deal. I'd put on a best bow tie and go. I'd suit up and I'd show up. I sure would. So this is the rest of the story with that guy. Maybe that's probably why I'm wearing this hat today. Excuse me. So, the man was happy. Before he left and I found out who he was, this was our exchange. He had a hat on like Robin Williams wore in Popeye, only it was leather with the short brim and the brown around the top. It was old-timey. And he had cool glasses. They were like chrome, and they were like Harry Potter's, only for an older man, early 60s. But still with his flair. And he had his hat on. He's like, I feel good. I'm looking good. He's like, I said, I like your hat, and you got nice glasses too. And he's like, thank you. I was like, I said, it reminds me of Robin Williams. You got the Robin Williams gene, I can tell. And he's like, oh yeah. And it was instant connection. And I lift up my sleeve and I show him my RW memorial. I'm like, I got that for him, for Popeye. You got the Popeye hat. He was just elated. And but he had it on forward. I said, no, you gotta let him know you're coming. You just give it a little bump. You let them know you're coming. Keep them guessing a bit. I wonder he just lit up. I saw him lit up. It was Brad. Then he left and I found out that it was his daughter that was killed. 35 years old, light. I understand that people that are transitioning now is for the ultimate service, for the collective. The shitter part of it is their contracts. In their contacts, they aren't. It's the circumstances are freaking us. But my point of this is that man had the best disposition. He's the example of a light in a very dark situation. There's so many people coming forward as those examples of authentic true love, because today might be a different story, but he looks good. He got a haircut. I hope to see him again, and maybe we're on close to the same haircut cycle. I'm about every 14 days or so. I like to go see Calvin, which incidentally was my first tattoo. It's so faded. Shh. So, dude gives a fucking toit haircut. I recommend to everybody. connection cut connection. It's over there, South Salem, about 2 blocks south at DM, where I got this my sticker. So, I think this is enough content today. Oh, you like my shirt? My chamois wow made it for me. It says, this is back when I was in IT still. As a computer professional, I find your faith in technology amusing. You know why it's funny? I mentioned I hate typing, and I've even gone so far as to type this out to explain this to people. The human residence that the planet is raising. The planet is a living organism. We are a living organism. As beloved, so below. We are our own cosmic little universe made up of genes like planets and galaxies and stuff like that. That serve different purposes, things like that. Anyway, speeding up, so we're speeding up because we live on it. Host planet and all. Technology gets glitchy. I'm a slider. I go through a lot of light bulbs. Technology glitches around me because I vibrate so high. And besides the fact that people are freaking, from my IT days, I can tell you with all the shit that people have put on their computers at work, I can only imagine what they're doing now. And how lazy IT departments are, because I've worked with them. I've seen it. How that's why you guys never get fucking shit done. Fucking these IT guys are fucking computer geeks that fucking watch YouTube videos all day. Maybe it's getting better. I haven't seen it. I mean, I use the freaking websites at the VA. It's not real helpful. Anyway, so yeah, this is much longer than I want. My point is, dude, freaking run a Malwarebytes scan. Shit, it don't matter if you got Mac or if you can fucking if you don't have so much shit on your machine that you can't load it anymore. Malwarebytes, Jesus, it's a fucking easy. A lot of shit can easily be fucking fixed. I hope y'all have a rad day. I'm gonna go get me a pie. Because I do it anyway, now I gotta celebrate. I'm gonna eat some pie with frickin' Stephen Hawking's frickin' light. His light. Dude, I had one of those instances yesterday where I felt the tickles of 1,000 angels, and I bet it probably was related to him transitioning. And Thor 2. I lost a dog on February 4th. I got to hold. Nope. Well, he transitioned. It might seem like I'm a little weary, but freaking dude, I'm blissed out. I feel great. I really do. I get to where I have to breathe through the heavy emotions that I feel for other people, and that's just what, you kind of learn to do it as an empath. Hey, Oka Wise Clown, so I hope y'all have a rad day. There's a new episode of The Good Doctor. I'm gonna fucking run get a pie. See Casey's first day training in the bakery. Come back and watch The Good Doctor. And drink some more pineapple orange guava juice. Bye.